They're both asleep, just dozing. Their legs lock when they sleep standing up. Sorry, just watching where I was walking and didn't watch where I was filming. I woke her up. I'm sorry. There you can see Ava's, she's asleep. See her ears are pointed back? Halo will go back to sleep. Now she knows what's disrupted her. I'm not a threat to her, I'm too far away. If I was coming into the paddock, she might think I'm going to catch her. And then she'll be more alert. Mind you, she's not too bad with me. She doesn't like the humans though. I mean, I know I'm a human, but I'm probably her least detested human. Oh my God, one of the horses. Oh my God, look at that. The feet, she just knocked her feet bowl, so it went rolling all the way down towards the creek. Yeah. Well, that's just charming. That's just charming. That's Cleo, of course. Very aggressive with her food. See, they're facing each other, but obviously they feel safe that way. If they need to, they've got eyes behind each other. And it's a very, very minimal breeze today. So they're better off facing each other and having their eyes covered at the back, because they're not going to really smell anything coming up to them. I'm thinking like in terms of predators, because they always sleep to try and when they're safe. And there's also a whole lot of other horses around in a paddock next to two sides of them. And I'm here. I don't know if they really regard me as a predator or a helper. I think probably a bit of both. You know? Depends on who they are. Like Cleo and Penny can both sleep when I'm around. They'll come up and sleep next to me. And Tuppy was always very relaxed around me. Whereas these two, it's different. They don't have that same complete trust. Not that Penny has that same trust in just any humans. She's had some bad experiences. When I got Penny, she can hear the generator. It's so damn loud. Getting solar power. We've got these power lines coming up over here. When I moved, I thought I'm not going to have electricity. I want to get solar power. And had this grim determination to hold on, and in the meantime this generator's just using up petrol, and so bad for the environment. It's not that I'm not a greenie, but I try to think, well, what can I do to make the earth a little bit better? And also, I don't like the electricity bills are so damn expensive. Anyway, I've ordered just a small standalone kit, solar power kit. And then when we organise our build, we'll put in a proper solar power unit with plenty of panels and everything. I've got a friend who's going to do it for me. He's helped build solar plants and stuff like that before, so that will save me quite a bit of money. So see these guys, yeah, Penny, she was very nervous when I first got her. I remember I was grooming her and she was quivering and shaking whenever she'd see a grooming brush. I don't know if she was hit with one or what the hell happened there. No, I know. I saw that. You got pushed off your feet at the end. And you went around and checked out. I know. And I know you're the boss mare, aren't you? We're going to make sure the fence between Banjo's paddock and this one's totally foolproof, and then we'll put you across with the brumby girls and I'll feed you over there. And let these two eat in peace, because you're going to end up getting fat as a pancake, and you're struggling, aren't you? I know. If it wasn't quite so muddy and slippery, I'd be taking you out, but since I fell and I hurt my back, and it's really slippery, so I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can at the moment. This is a terrible angle of you. You look shocking. Oh, you just look shocking anyway. My God, what am I saying? I know, he's a good boy, isn't he? Look at him. Yeah. You can have some more food later, not now. So, yeah, Penny was a nervous wreck. And if you raised your hand up near her, she'd just jump sideways. She was very scared. She's a lot better around me now. But I met, through Facebook, I met the people that owned her from years and years ago, and they said she was always hard to catch. She's not hard to catch. She'll run away in the first instance, but not far, and then she'll just come back and stop. And not always. Sometimes I just catch her straight away. But I don't have any. I did it when I first got her. I had a lot of trouble catching her. She was just very scared, and she's almost relieved. It's like she gets a panic. Hello, show everybody how beautiful you are. He's just such a beautiful soul, this horse. Hey? You're helping me get over Tuppy. Not that I'll get over it, it's not the right word, but I just look at him and he's a real sweetie. It's just something about him. Anyway, she's... Hello. I want to show everybody how beautiful you are in the face and his eyes. When I talk to him, he's just lovely. So Penny's relaxed a lot. Cleo was always user-friendly because she was neglected in terms of that. She had when I went to see her and meet her, hi darling, she had a massive barn where she could walk into part of it, and then it was fenced off, and there was hay stacked to the roof, and oat and hay, and there were at least a dozen tall white feed buckets made up with feed with lids on them, and her water was disgusting. And she had all that, and all it had to take was someone to go in there and throw some hay even just over the friggin', you didn't even have to, she had a feeder there that you could put it into, because the woman was scared of horses. And I didn't buy her, I got given her from this woman, and she was at her brother's house, and the wife was scared of horses, so fair enough. But it wouldn't have killed her to throw feed over, and the husband could have gone in and done the water because the water was in the paddock. Water was filthy. It was just seriously. And when I was taking her the next day or 2 days later or something, and the owner said, I won't worry about the water because she's going. And I said, no, we'll do the water. And I tipped out a bucket and cleaned it out, and we filled it up with fresh water. And she was a nightmare, but she was okay with people, because even though she'd been neglected by humans, they didn't actually hurt her. She's always been extremely confident and comfortable around people. She's a thoroughbred. She's never raced. She's a lovely horse. She was a really good riding horse, but then she had a very bad injury with her leg with a star picket just after I got a condition on, and that took a long time, and she's been ridden a few times since then, but then she started going lame, and she's on and off with soundness, but I just won't let her be ridden anymore. Just better off preserving her leg, and I'm sure there's scar tissue in there around the leg. The leg was degloved and it was split right back to the bone. Anyway, the weather is going to dry up, and I won't be feeding them down here all the time because this is becoming muddy in such a large area. That's totally my fault. And see, look, there's the feeder. See down there? It's just rolled it down. And see, I've tied them in. I've tied the little buckets in. I got them too small. I should have had a tape measure, and I've tied them in just to keep them with the tyres. It's just until I get myself sorted out. I need to finish this fencing. This electric fencing works really well for these 3 horses. They respect it, and it works because Cleo got zapped on it when I was feeding her earlier, and most of the horses respect it. 2 of the brumbies, the boys don't respect it. The brumby girls respect it. Yeah, see, she's the herd leader. She's told them all to move. You got some dots on you, darling. You look itchy. You're looking itchy. Leo's hanging around. Penny's hanging around thinking, just want to catch this, what she's doing. She's moved him on. She's checking that bowl because he was checking the bowl. So she's checking to see, is there anything in there that, might be of interest to me. Can we just show everybody how beautiful you are? Hello. Can I tell everybody, look at those beautiful eyes. I know, you're a doll. Hey? Honestly, he's just a sweetie. So this is him. As you can see, we're just struggling to get, like, he has put on weight, but it's just at this point now where it's like, I just want to get him over this next hump, you know. It's been like 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks, I think. Yeah, getting on to six weeks in Tuesday. And it's Saturday, so it's 5.5 weeks. God, I'm just a bloody genius, aren't I? Yeah, so I just got to keep reminding myself slow and steady wins the race. I will need to move Cleo out of here because their feed. Penny can just cope with what Arthur's eating and the number of feeds, but I've got other paddocks I need to fence off, and there's heaps of pasture, and that would be good too, and then I can separate them. My problem is I just don't want Cleo to be alone, and she and Penny go way back. They've known each other for years, but Ruby's off with the boys. She likes it there, but Cleo might go she loves Paddy, but the problem is Paddy's an escape artist. I can't put her with Banjo because Banjo chases her, chase Tuppy. He's relentless. He'll chase Penny, he'll chase Arthur. He's just gotten very bad at chasing horses he doesn't want in the herd. And Henry's gotten really good around the horses. Very happy with him. Does not chase them anymore. What you doing? Henry? Eating horse poo. See, he's a bit nervous. It's okay, he's got to be, you don't want him to be like a nervous wreck around them, but you want him to be able to read their body language and realise, read their body language and realise that when there might be a threat to him and they're telling him to go away. Hey, my girl. You're a good horse, aren't you? Hey? Hey? And she loves the scratches. I've got the electric fence between us. Hey? Hey? I'm wearing a towel. I had a shower and I'm wearing a towel. I've got to go and get clothes on. I'm such a dag, eh? Hey? And he's found a stick. Hey? I know. You're my girl, aren't you? Hey? I think if I just get Arthur out a couple of times a day, that will help. Might just solve it. You can stay with Miss Penelope and Arthur. You're a good boss, aren't you? Good lead horse. Look after your herd, don't you? She's a good girl. Hey? You got the itches? She normally gets really bad Queensland itch or sweet itch, and this is the best she's been in ages. Isn't it? Pretty good, eh? Pretty good. So beautiful, aren't you? You got the bumps. What are these bumps from? What's been biting you? Hey? Hey, my girl. Hey? And that's her leg. That's the injury to her leg. See how all that around there was hanging down around her knee, and it was from about here all the way down to the bone, through the muscle, went just above the knee by millimetres. So we're lucky we have you, aren't we? Yeah, you were so brave. She was so sad that day, and she wanted Penny to come with her. We took Penny with her. She was crying for her herd mate because she got put in a stall. There were other horses there. Oh, her feet are bad. Look at those cracked. I might have to up your subs. Make sure you can put some biotin in. Hey? Hey? It's not a good foot, is it? I've never met a thoroughbred with good feet, to be honest. Stock horses and brumbies have great feet. And even the standies that I know of got good feet. The thoroughbreds, I don't know what they do with them. They're just scratching bits of grass seed out of her and stuff. It gets itchy, doesn't it? Okay, well, thanks for joining us for our little, just meander and wander. It started with watching the brumby sleep. I know. What you doing? Hey. And she's in a bit of a food coma. She's sleepy. Go and graze. Stop relying on me for food. You need to forage more. Good, better for you. Hmm? Hey. Sorry, it's really hard not patting her. She's having a sleep. This is Dozy with her ears back. And he just can't stop eating, but it's good. He lies down quite, I see him lying down, regularly, not excessively, but like every day he'll lie down and have a sleep. No, most of them do. The only one I don't see that much is Cleo. I suspect, I don't know, she can get up and down, but I've always lacked seeing her lying down. It worries me because sometimes she would go to fall over when she was falling asleep, and it worried me because they can do that when they don't lie down to sleep. And it could be her leg, I don't know. But she can get up and down. See, I've seen her get up and down. And doesn't seem to struggle, but I'll keep an eye on her. So I'm picking at her. She usually likes me picking at her. She really loves having her itches scratched. Okay, everybody. I'll see you later.